Okay, who here hasn't been to space? Why? You better not throw up on my ship.
Approaching jump in 3, 2, 1.
Now, we've talked about the Fantastic Four at length as well, from casting rumors to being disappointed about, no casting information or no announcements whatsoever. Yeah. We've talked about the possible appearance in the MCU before their film, like them popping up like they did with Black Panther, T'Challa, and like they did with Spider-Man, Peter Parker, and things like that. So we've talked about the possibilities of that even happening. But we've actually got some news. We've talked about them even being the rumor that they are in the post-credit scene for Quantumania. Right. We've also talked about the whole plot leak. That one, take with salt. But we talked about that plot leak and how it could be bleeding into Quantumania and things like that. So It looks like we do have some news here coming from. And I'll put this where you guys can see this. I didn't do the last one. Sorry. To have some news here. It looks like it is coming, and this is coming from the Direct. And the Direct had this to say about it. They said some new information regarding Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania may shed light on the possibility that the Fantastic Four could show up in the threequel. One of the earliest running theories about Fantastic Four was that the team would be introduced into the MCU via the Quantum Realm, where they would have been stuck up until this point. But what are the odds Marvel's First Family might actually make it into Quantumania, a movie fully exploring the fully exploring the mysterious realm. Then it says, many fans already speculated that William Jackson Harper, we talked about that, mysterious character could be Reed Richards himself. The character is described as the leader of the rebel group who fight against Kang. Now, this is from that plot leak. Now, we've also heard that William Jackson Harper could be playing Quasar. That came out maybe a month or two ago now. So there was that rumor too. But this also goes on to say, while the description doesn't perfectly line up with Mr. Fantastic himself, fans still hold hope that the theory is correct. However, the inclusion of the Fantastic Four in the next MCU project isn't looking so great. As reported by Puck, there are a few key big get roles that many talent agents are trying to get for their clients. Among those are the 4 members of the Fantastic Four who will star in their own 2025 MCU film. However, some fans were hoping to see the characters before their project, potentially even as early as February 17th's Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. However, in confirming those roles are still being cast. The outlet revealed that the likelihood of an appearance by the iconic group is something as soon as Quantumania is virtually at 0. When I read this earlier, it kind of hurt. So then the last thing it says, when will Marvel's First Family arrive in the MCU? This news shouldn't be shocking to most fans after the casting information wasn't revealed last year and the Fantastic Four shift into 2025, the project. It became clear that such a cameo was likely a pipe dream. But can fans expect to see the team at any point before their solo movie? It's possible, but where and when exactly remains up in the air. Hopefully, Marvel Studios will be kind enough to announce who will be playing the iconic characters by San Diego Comic-Con 2023. Fan speculation has been in overdrive for months, with everyone desperate for new information. While some are undoubtedly bummed, I'm bummed, about probably not getting any special appearance from the team in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, just say Quantumania, on February 17th, hopefully they won't have to wait much longer for some new information to come to light regarding the property's launch in the MCU. That's disappointing, and it's disappointing because I was pretty high on that theory, the whole quantum realm stuck in there.
Right.
Hank recognizing Reed because he's from the 60s, him, being a hero in the 60s and things like that. It just I wanted that. I said take it with salt.
Right.
I should have been telling myself that because I really wanted that to happen, but it's seeming like that the more and more we get closer to Kang Dynasty, Quantumania, and we get closer to Phase 5, the more we're starting to hear things like this in regards to the Fantastic Four. Right. I did not know that they weren't cast.
Neither did I.
I thought now we had our casting rumors. Obviously, everybody has been saying, we've had casting rumors from the plethora of people supposed to be playing Reed, and some of them the name are Diego Luna, who is Andor. We've had Adam Driver mentioned. We've had William Jackson Harper mentioned. We've had Penn Bagley mentioned. We've had John Krasinski mentioned, even though he came out and said he hasn't spoken with Marvel since Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe that
Yeah, I don't believe that. We've had several other, like, I think, no, not Gosling. Gosling was Doom. But
Doom, yeah.
we've had a plethora, and even a plethora of names for the Invisible Woman. We haven't had much for Johnny, other than...
You haven't heard much on him or the Thing.
Yeah, not the Thing at all, really.
Oh, really?
Besides Jason Segel, that he could possibly...
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what people are saying. That's been like the one from day one. And it's still the one that everybody's saying.
Odd.
It is odd, but also...
Even though I like him.
It's all CG, too. So it's just his voice, you know? Besides the mocap on the face.
Yeah, I'm thinking, because we're not getting like an origin story.
Yeah, we're not going to get an origin story.
Yeah, so I guess that, So, okay.
So
All right.
we've had all of those things come out about the team and things, and we had Elvis.
Oh, Austin Butler?
Austin Butler's team reached out to Marvel because they want him to be the Human Torch. I don't. I like Austin Butler.
Yeah, I like
He
him
doesn't
too.
have a
I don't see
tone
him
as the Human Torch at all.
No.
At all. Like, no. Not.
He's too serious.
Yeah, he is. He's too. Because even when he does interviews out, he's still talking like Elvis.
He still is talking.
And I'm like, bro, you're done.
Yeah.
maybe that's
not
just
a
his
sequel.
voice. Maybe that, I don't
He
know.
died in the end. There's not a sequel.
So I mean, for me personally, I don't want Austin Butler as.
No, I hadn't even heard that rumor, but
Yeah.
no, that doesn't seem like a fit to me.
I want the kid from Outer Banks, the blonde friend. I still need to finish Outer Banks. The blonde best friend from Outer Banks. I thought he was a good pick. Even the earlier, actually no, I was never on this. The Zac Efron one. I don't want Zac Efron as the Human Torch either. And Zac looks different now, so I don't know. No, I don't want that. I would say maybe Timmy insert there, but then even no.
Yeah,
even him no.
It's got to be someone who can like.
They've got to have
pull off
charisma.
Charismatic charisma, can like flirt with women.
Yes.
They've got to cover
quippy.
yes.
Yeah,
and like immature.
Yes.
Like Human Torch is immature.
Yes, he's the immature
he's
one
rich
of the
kid.
group. Yep.
Yeah, he's the rich kid who he can wreck his car because daddy can buy him a new one. So we need someone like that.
Yeah. You have to. Yeah.
Who that would be?
I really think the kid from Outer Banks. What is his name? The kid from Outer Banks. I think that he would do a. I'm sure Gray has already put his name in the chat. Gray is always on me when it comes on names.
Yeah, thank God, because you and I both suck with names.
Oh God, terrible. His name is Rudy Pankow. I would love to see Rudy Pankow come in and be this guy. Hold on, I think there's even fan art of him as the Human Torch. I would take Rudy as Johnny.
I can see it. Yeah.
I'd take him as Johnny. I like this one more, but I'd take him as Johnny.
Yeah.
I think that he would
Nothing else, he's got the look.
Yeah. And I'll let you guys see this too so you know what I'm showing. But I would definitely take Rudy as Johnny. I think he looks good. Yeah. So we even had that that was a rumor. That's not like just a fan cast. It is a fan cast, but it's also a rumor. So it's sad. We don't really know what's going on with the Fantastic Four, and I'm assuming we're not going to know until probably San Diego Comic-Con 2023.
Probably.
That's probably when they're going to usher out the cast. But I guarantee you Marvel knows who they want.
I think so.
I think they know who they want.
I think so. I don't believe a lot of what they say, and I think they've had so much trouble like controlling leaks and like news getting out that honestly I've really changed how I've thought about things, because for a long time if we didn't hear things I would be like, well, we haven't heard things, obviously it's not happening, because they want to be able to promote things and they want to Fantastic Four is going to be inserted in a movie, that's something that they would want people to know because it would boost ticket sales and things like that.
Right.
But what really made me rethink that was Werewolf by Night, because we literally got nothing about it until like weeks before it came out. So that really changed how I look at how Marvel's doing things, and I think that they could rely at this point. Let's say that the Fantastic Four is in Quantumania, and that really they have been casted. They're already in the movie. They're keeping all this secret.
Right.
That's a movie. That's a big movie. People are going to go see. That's the next big Marvel movie. It's going to do well. As soon as it's known that that's out, that would be huge. That would blow up the internet, and that would get then it doesn't matter about the marketing, because the marketing actually happens about the Fantastic Four after the movies come out.
Right.
So I don't think that's the likeliest of outcomes, but I think it is possible that we do see them before their own standalone film.
I still think that too.
I still do think that. I think that they do that.
I mean, they would. I would assume they're going to be in Kang Dynasty, and their film comes out before Secret Wars.
Right.
So I would assume Kang Dynasty.
Yeah.
But I'd even assume before Kang Dynasty.
Right.
Because Kang Dynasty is what, 2025? 2025.
2020. Is it 5, not
it's
4?
2025.
Okay.
Yeah, 2025 for Kang Dynasty. 2026, 2027 Secret Wars.
You got it by then.
Yeah, so I just assume
I think I agree with you, though. I think they know who their cast is, but it's not necessarily out there.
Yeah, I think they know who they want their cast to be and everything like that. Yeah, it's just not out there. But I also am still subscribed to all the names we've heard. Mm-hmm. I still think they're doing that Council of Reeds.
Yeah,
I really do. I still think they're going to do the Council of Reeds, and they might fit that into their version of Secret Wars.
Right. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of the Fantastic Four news there. It's not happy news, but it is news. Again, take that with a grain of salt. There, this is still speculation. What's going on? Marvel has said nothing. We don't know anything. This is just still speculation. But I'm kind of on par with more agreeing with the zero chance of seeing them in Quantumania. Unfortunately. Whoever shows up in the post-credit scene, it might be someone else other than the Fantastic Four, because that thing did say that the character is described as the leader of the rebel group. We don't know what rebel group that is, you know what I'm saying? And I don't even know if I would consider the Fantastic Four a rebel group. So, yeah. So, So anyway, that's the Fantastic Four news. Let us know down below in the comments what you guys are thinking of that. Are you saddened at the fact that they may not show up in Quantumania, or maybe you were never looking for them in Quantumania? Do you think that they're going to show up in places other than their film at the beginning? And what are you also thinking of there for the casting, knowing that Marvel does not solidify the cast, or has not? Do you think Marvel hasn't solidified a cast, or do you think Marvel is fully aware who they want to be Marvel's first family? So let us know down below in the comments what you guys are thinking.